Kia ora, haere mai, and welcome to a Pushery. This is the small town that I based my Animal Crossing island off. I thought I'd just do a quick video about things that should be added into the game or changed in the game. These are just basic things that I think will give the game a little more longevity. It's not going to be like a new DIY set or a new item set. Those things are, in my opinion, immaterial. What I would rather talk about is the things that will make the game a better game and will keep the game playable for longer. Let's just jump into it, shall we? First things first, I think there should be outdoor storage. Like, let me just put a chili bin outside on my dock and put a pocket full of fishing rods and fish bait and stuff into this chili bin on my dock and just leave it there, and it's just one inventory full of stuff. Let me put things around my island, because then you can have a crafting area where you've got all your crafting supplies. Like, you can have some stone, some wood, some iron, that kind of stuff, and you can just have it there outside your house in a little storage bin, and then just go and craft things there when you need them. Please, Nintendo, just let me have a little thing of storage. My second thing is, I think there should be a custom design app, as in like the app that you use to do Nook shopping on. I think there should be a custom design portal version of that, because it is so frustrating. If I want to work on my island after a certain time of night, I can't, because I can't go into Able's and get a new custom design. Resident services is always open. Surely I can just go to resident services anytime I want to get some Nook shopping done. I don't need an app for that. It's always open. Able's isn't. Let me just go get a new custom design. Please. Best friend permissions. Please, please let me choose what my best friends can do on my island. I should be able to like allow, there should be like a little category of like, do you allow this best friend to do these? So you can choose which best friend has which permissions. Let a best friend place items. Let a best friend pick up items. Let me let a best friend terraform or put down custom paths or remove custom paths. Let me let a best friend let me move items while they're on my island. Please, I want to be able to play the game with my best friends the way I choose to play. Obviously, there are some things that I don't want certain friends being able to do on my island, but it shouldn't be the difference between being able to dig on someone's island and not being able to dig on someone's island. There should be more steps involved in there. Please just let me toggle off, on and off what things I want people to be able to do on my island. I think everyone said this, but like sound settings, let me change the audio. Jesus Christ, waterfalls. Let me also shut the music up. It's cute, but I'm trying to record a video here, and then as soon as I start editing, it's all out the window because the music's just absolutely jarring. Let me just turn the music off. Speaking of music, let me have an app on my phone that allows me to choose what music's playing, like Spotify. Nookify. You could choose between the music that plays automatically on your island, and then you can also add in all the music that's available within the game. And also, speaking of this, the freaking speakers on the island should have a further distance radius. You step like 3 feet away and suddenly you can't hear anything. Hello? Let me play music in an area. Like, let me have a decent sized area where I can play music. Very passionate about this. Texting. We've got a phone. Hello, you've given us a phone. Why isn't it texting? Why is it when I put items into the drop-off box outside Timmy and Tommy's Nook Cranny? What even is this place? I don't remember. How do you play this game? I don't know. Anyway, when I put items in the drop box outside Nook's Cranny, the next morning they should text me with the damn information and not call me. Hello, I don't even answer my phones in real life. Why are they calling me? Just text me. It should just pop up on the top of screen in the same way that when your best friend logs online or whatever, it pops up. Just that. That's enough. Just a little text saying, hey, we've deposited this much money into your bank account. Cool. I don't need to know the rest. You should be able to text your villagers. Maybe it costs miles, but you can text your villager, how are you? Where are you? What's up? And they can like reply with like, I'm in the museum, or I'm feeling pretty sick today. Like, are you at home? And then the villager's like, yes, come on over. Even if they weren't at home, like even if they were outside the home, you can then walk to their home and they will be there for you. So you can be like, go to your home because I want to see inside your home, but in like a way that makes sense. Like, hey, are you at home? And then they'll reply, heading there now, or like, I'm there. And you can like meet up with the villager in their house. Or things like, hey, meet me at Able's. Let me text my villagers, have some interaction with them. Imagine for photos, you could just text your villagers being like, hey, where are you? Come meet me here. And then your villager just like turns up and you can take some photos with them. I want to be able to do that. Why can't I text my villagers? Let me text my dang villagers. And stop calling me. Just stop calling me. Can I just turn my phone on silent mode and never answer another call again? Please and thank you. Why don't we have FPOS cards? I know to the rest of the world you're gonna go, what the f*** is an FPOS card? I'm talking about a credit card. Why should I have money in my pockets? Why are we still dealing with change? Go away. Why are we using pocket change for Nook shopping. Hello? That should come out of my bank account. Just give me a credit card. Just put it on a credit card, alright? I don't want to deal with this pocket change business. Put it on my credit card. Just credit card, please. Please and thank you. Credit card. Credit card. I want a credit card. Why isn't there a decorate my home day? Similar to in Wild World when they had the market days and you used to go into villagers' houses and look at the items that they had in their houses. I'm not being able to speak in full sentences here. Following off the Happy Home Academy, maybe all your villagers are panicking because there's a big Happy Home Academy review or whatever. I don't know. It's your game, figure it out. And they're like, I don't know what to do. Help me. And then they give you free reign over their house. So you could redecorate the insides of their houses. Or you can just be like, no, it's cool. You've got it perfect. In a similar way to when you first start out the game, you can pick where your villagers' homes are, or you can just agree that wherever they've decided to randomly put their home is a good place. Just let me be able to decorate the inside. And that way you could upgrade them to their fully completed houses, even if they were one of your starter villagers. Or if they're one of your starter villagers, you can keep the home that they have, because some of them are actually nice with their actual home, and just like modify them a little bit. Can I please get Rodeo's race car bed out of his home? It is triggering. Just let me design inside the villagers' houses. Adding on to that, can I just go to Isabelle or Nooks and put down like a mandate saying like all the homes have to be in this exterior house style? So they can be in like the manor homes, or they can be in like little Greek huts, or maybe they're in the like wooden bamboo wicker houses that they have. Let me pick a home mandate. Then you can pick what style of housings on your island, because there are some villagers who I love, but I'm never gonna take because the outside of their home is so I'm not an inside house complainer. I don't really care about some of the insides of my villagers' houses because I don't go in to see them anymore. But the outside, and reversing that, some outsides of people's houses are so pretty that I don't want that villager, so I kick them off my island because they're not worth it. Their house is beautiful, but they ain't. I think something that everyone unanimously can agree on is that Animal Crossing's multiplayer online functions it just functions. It's a shit function. There's nothing. You know, there's like the fishing stopwatch timer thing, and then yeah, you can do like the fishing in the bug tournament, you can dive, you can plant flowers, you put a fall down and trick your friend to go in it. That's about it. It's really dull. It's really boring. It's so bad. Why aren't there many games? The Animal Crossing community has such ingenuity when it comes to actually having fun playing multiplayer. The net game, Nettag, just running around and hitting your friends with a net, and that's tag. Fantastic. That could so easily be done on a timer, because they can just track who's it and then pass it on, and then that person's got like a timer, and if they don't tag someone before their timer runs out, then they lose the game. Amazing. There's already balls in the game, and you can kick snowballs, so why can't we play soccer? Just come up with, like, there's people have already mentioned there's arcade games. Why can't I play the arcade games? Nintendo owns all those arcade games. They could easily put like very bastardized versions of Pac-Man and Donkey Kong and all the other games that Nintendo has in there. Why? And then you could have high scores with your best friends, like on the actual arcade machine. Like in real life, when you've got like blah blah has the high score. Also, let me save bulletin boards in the same way that we can save letters in our mailbox, because some people draw up really cool things on your bulletin board and then you just bye, because it's replaced with bug offs and birthday wishes and random crap that Isabelle puts there that nobody reads. Nobody reads the bulletin board, Nintendo. Come off it. I know some people want to pay to be able to reset the town name, and I approve of that, but consider this. Paying to pack up and move to a completely new island. Like, it's basically resetting your island, but you get to keep all your DIYs and cataloged items. Like, maybe you don't get to keep the items, maybe you get like the inventory that you've got on you, maybe you keep your bank account and your Nook miles, obviously, but you pack up and move to a different island. I think that'd be amazing. I think that'd be so great. Also, on top of this, when I added a second character, or even if I've reset my island, let me skip the tutorial phase. Please, let me skip it. Also, on top of that, let me skip Isabelle in the morning. I don't care. She never says anything worth it. Just let me skip. Let her news update just be a text. Or on the bulletin board, for God's sake. She was so annoying. Let me skip her. I remembered something, and I've absolutely and entirely forgotten what it was. have no memory of this place. I'm gonna remember what it is. It's like the main thing that I make this video for. It was the main idea I had. And I was like, I need to make a whole video about all the ideas I have Animal Crossing. And this was the piece de resistance. Now I can't remember it, because I didn't write it down, and the sun is crazy. Do you mind, buddy? It's 5 p.m. at night. It's 6 p.m. actually, because it was 5:40 when I sat down, so it's about 6 p.m. at night now, and I'm blooming getting sunburned. Jesus. Madigan Joseph. Alright, well, hopefully I remember in time. I remembered! Let's start getting into the sexy things. The sexy things that Nintendo can put in their trailer to make it all cute, and people are gonna be like, yes, I want to play the game because of that thing, because it looks sexy, and then all the other things that I've already mentioned are already implemented in the game, and they're like, cool, this is good game mechanics, I can keep playing this. But sexy thing number 1. The next thing I think should be added is birch trees, or just more trees. I think there should also be a coconut tree that's not coconuts, but it's on land. It's not a beach tree. It's a land tree. Like bananas. A banana tree. Hello? That'd be so cute. Just have like a little fern-like tree that grows on grass. And a birch tree that doesn't have any fruit, it's just the hardwood tree, but sexier. That'd be amazing. Thank you, Nintendo. That is actually something sexy that they could patch into the game and do a trailer on, because my mind would blow if they added banana trees or something similar, and fern trees. I want different trees. I want different trees. Hello, it's 2020. When are we getting different trees? Sexy thing number 2. Solar eclipses. That'd be so cool. Like it's a day night. A night. Tonight. Sexy thing number 3, I think. I'm already losing track. I think it's 3. Yeah, it's 3. I think there should be tides in the game. As in, like, the tide goes out at a certain time of day. Obviously, every day it changes, like the real tide. And there's just mud flaps and, like, sand spits and stuff on your island. And there's creatures in the sand that you can dig up. So there's something you can only get, like, twice a day at certain times of the day. And there's other bugs and creatures there. Like, some of the sea creatures that have been added to the game, maybe some of them just are washed up on shore and you can pick them up. Same with the shells. Maybe there's just like more shells at that certain time of the day. Maybe there's even some mermaid items, some pearls and stuff, you know? The possibilities are endless. I don't know, I think it'd be fun to have tides with sand spits. And you can build on the sand spits and they're only accessible. I don't know, I think it'd be kind of fun. And just have like a mini island that like you can swim out to most of the time. And then just twice a day it's Mont Saint Michel and you can just walk to it. I don't know, I think that'd be fun. I think it would be interesting. That's what this whole video is. I think this would be interesting. What do you guys think? Sexy thing number 4. I think Mystery Island should have more diversity. I know there's like different shapes, and there's bamboo. Some of them only have pine trees. Some of them only have a certain tree of some fruit variety. Some of them have different flowers. Wow, such variety. But I think there should be ones that are like a sand-only island. There should be a snow biome island. Like any time of the year, you turn up and there's just a snow biome, and I think that'd be so fun. There should be just islands that have like ruins on them. Like islands that had been colonized by Nook, and now his empire's fallen, and he let it go. And now you're just visiting the ruins. To have different varieties. And islands that aren't in the same hemisphere as you. Nintendo. I like how I write the thing that I've just thought about down instead of just saying it and leaving the ones that I've written down to be the ones that I get to later. It went from boiling hot sunshine to kind of freezing cold, so I'm tempted to go inside, but I'm going to persevere. Because the sun looks like it's about to come out again, and it's going to be boiling hot again. Sexy thing number 5. I think Able Sisters should be able to have that little thought bubble over their head, and you go up and talk to them, and they're like, we're thinking of moving. It's not that we don't love a pootery, but we're just thinking maybe it's time to take our fashion skills to another level. And then they pack up and move out. Like, if you choose, like, you can tell them no, but like, if you choose for them to leave, next time you see Kix, next time you see Flick, next time you see Sahara, next time you see Red, maybe? I don't know, I feel like Red should stay a 2-week thing. But like, next time you see one of the NPCs, you should be able to say, hey, we got an empty plot, do you want to come move in? And if CJ moves in, you've got like a fish shop, and maybe you can like sell your fish there at a better price all the time, and you can buy fish bait off him, and you can buy like fishing items, like fishing rods. He's got all the fishing rods in stock. But yeah, just let me have like a fishing bait shop or something. And Flick, same thing, like a bug shop, like I can sell my bugs for hire. All the nets are available. Maybe there's like bug traps and stuff, and I can just like put them on my island in it, and then go AFK, and then I come back and there's bugs in them. I could have kicks. You could have a little like shoe business with handbags and stuff, and it could be like a little old tailor's shop, like a leather market workshop. It'd just be so cute, like an antique hipster version of Able Sisters, but with only shoes. Or I can have Sahara, and she can have like a exotic rug shop, rugs all up under like an outdoor shop, like a shop you'd find in like Morocco or Egypt or something, and it's just all these beautiful rugs out on display, and I think it'd be so cute. And then Brewster, you can just have a little cafe on your island. I don't know, maybe you have to unlock these things by like doing special quests. Maybe you have to unlock them, like maybe you have to learn every Celeste DIY before you can have like an observatory on your island. I just think it'd be so much more fun, and so much more of a reason to travel from your island to other people's islands if there was not just Able Sisters. Like, I get that Nooks is kind of, you can't really, Nooks, you can't really take that one away. But you should be able to move Able Sisters. I don't need clothes. I've got all the clothes I need. I wear the same 3 outfits, and that's if I ever even bother getting changed. Also, custom designs. I don't need clothes. I really don't. But I could do with a cafe, just for aesthetic purposes. You know what I mean? I think you should be able to put rugs outside. I think a lot of people have said this, but I think you should be able to put rugs outside. I think you should be able to customize rugs. The shape of the rug, the size of the rug, that stays the same. That's what the rug is. And on top of that, I think you should be able to put flooring outside, but it should be working like a custom design where you can put down like 1 tile of it, and that's what it looks like as the 1 tile. And then if you put down 2, it's how it looks in the upstairs bedroom that's like long. And then if you put down like 4 in a square, then that's how it looks like in one of the small rooms. And then if you keep making the square bigger, that's how it looks in the big room. And then it gets to a point where it just starts repeating, and it should just work like pathing. Just let me put floors down outside, please. Your as patterns that you gave us for terraforming, they're alright, that they need to be worked out, because the bricks, sometimes there's half a brick and it just cuts off neatly. I'm like, who would put down that half a brick? It needs to have an edging. Give your your in-game patterns edges, please. Getting back to flooring and whatnot, I think you should also be able to put, I'm really struggling to talk right now, but I think you should be able to put down wallpaper outside on the terraformed parts, like your terraformed edges. You should be able to put wallpaper down, and like, again, like 1 block, 2 blocks, 3 blocks, you should be able to choose at like you're putting down pathing, but I can have an outdoor space look like an indoor space by walling the terraforming. Also, make your terraforming go to the edges. If I put down dirt, I don't want a line of grass surrounding it, especially if it's going up to a building. If I'm putting terraforming down around a villager's house and it's on both sides of the house, just make it go under. Please. Campsite villages. I don't even know what sexy number this is. To be quite frank, I don't even think this is a sexy topic anymore. But I think campsite villages should stay a week, and you should get them like once a month, and they should not just stay in their tent. They should walk around. They should walk around like they're a villager on your island, and they should go in your museum and shops and stuff. Who goes to someone's island and just stays in their tent the whole time they're there? I hope I don't have anything else to write, because I ain't getting out of this beanbag. My last thing, at least that I can think of right now. Halves Island. Please update Halves Island. Why, A, can I not make my character disappear like I can in the wedding photos? 2, why can I not take photos outside and terraform and like have an outdoor photo shoot location? And 3, why can't I take and like all the NPCs, why do I have to buy amiibos to get them onto the Halves Island? They're already on my freaking island. I get it for the NPCs or villages that you don't have currently on your island, but the NPCs and villages that are coming and going from my island, let me take them to Halves Island. Like, okay, maybe Flick has to be on your island for you to go to Halves Island and get him to come with you, but like, at least give me that much. I digress. Let me take photos outside. Let me terraform the back of Halves Island. Like, I get his little house area, don't fudge with that, but there should be like a little walk path, and then the back of his island, there's like a little area where you can terraform and like have a little photo shoot out there. Also, why can't I change the size of rooms? Why can I not remove and add doorways where I want them? Because I can't take photos in that main room. There's too many doorways. There's a stairwell that it doesn't disappear when you take photos. It's there, in the way. Gosh, I think Cars Island needs so many improvements. Oh, mystery hours. I think there should also be treasures. Like treasure, like in Minecraft, how they've got the Mayan ruin and the desert temple, the jungle temple, I think they call it, the jungle temple and the desert temple, things like that. Why can't I have that? I want that. I want little temples that my character goes in. And it's like a little puzzle or something. Little mini games that they are just little like tasks. And if you get them correct, yay. And if you don't, I don't know, your character like faints or something. Like Scorpion comes out and stings you and you faint and you go back to Orville and you're locked out of the temple. And then at the end of the temple there's like bells and gold nuggets and maybe a royal crown. Treasure! Give me treasure, I want treasure. That's it, that's what I got. Let me know down in the comments if there's anything that you think should be added or patched into the game. I think the change of the game and adding new things, it makes one game playable for so many more years. I'm gonna sign off here. I hope you guys have a good one. Hit that like button if you thought any of these ideas were good and you want to see me do another one of these. Have a good one. Isn't that how everyone gets out of a beanbag?